Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Hanani Rahmi. I'm from class 9, 6th semester. In this video, I would like to deliver presentation in English and Intercultural Communication class. I would like to deliver about Thailand and Turkey. And before I start it, I would like to say thank you to Mrs. Ratna, who has given me the opportunity to deliver the presentation in this video. So let me talk about Thailand first. Thailand is a country that located in the center of mainland Southeast Asia. The capital of Thailand is Bangkok. Located wholly within the tropics, Thailand called it the country of white elephant, also called the land of smiles, is an amazing country known for its warm and welcoming people. They are used to the presence of Farang or foreigners, and while Thais are forgiving people, they are also easily offended. Thai culture is still deeply rooted in old tradition and costumes. Thais are tolerant and patient people, but also they get easily offended. And the things we should do when we're going to Thailand is we always have to smile and return a wide greeting, okay, like Sawadee-krap, like that, and dress properly and respect the monk. Take your shoes off and use a spoon. Lower your body slightly. Use your right hand. Stop for the national anthem. And that's the things we do in Thailand. And there's the things we do not do when we in Thailand. There's raise your voice, offended by question about age, marital status, or what you do for a living, overly affectionate in public, point to someone, point with your feet, cross your legs, touch people with hats, touch people hats, and touch Thai woman. Actually, it's not just about in Thailand when you touch woman, like you don't know anything about her, you don't get friendly with her and you touch like that. I think it's not just in Thailand but also in everywhere in this country, in this universe, in this world. Also, when we have to point to someone, I think that's rude, and it's not just in Thailand but also in many countries. And there's also smoking in the street, tie your shoes to your backpack, sunbathe nude, disrespect the Thai royal family, disrespects Buddhas, and take Buddha's image out of the country. And let's move on to another presentation. There's about Turkey. And now we'll talk about Turkey. We talk about the Turkish culture. The culture of Turkey combines a heavily diverse and heterogeneous set of elements that have been derived from the various cultures of the Eastern Mediterranean, Western Asia, Central Asia, Middle East, with Eastern European and Caucasian traditions. Many of these traditions were initially brought together by the Ottoman Empire, a multi-ethnic and multi-religious state. During the early years of the Republic of Turkey, the government invested a large amount of resources into fine arts such as painting, sculpture, and architecture. This was done about a process of modernization and of creating a cultural identity. The facts and the statistics about the Turkey location in the southern Europe and southern Europe and southwestern Asia. That means that the portion of Turkey west of the Bosporus is geographically part of Europe and also part of Asia, bordering the Black Sea between Bulgaria and Georgia, and bordering the Aegean Sea and the Mediterranean Sea, also between Greece and Syria. The capital of Turkey is not Istanbul, but we know a lot of Istanbul, and we also thought that Istanbul is the capital of Turkey, but no, Istanbul is not the capital of Turkey, but the capital of Turkey is Ankara. And the climate, the temperature is there's hot, dry summers with mild, wet winters, harsher in interior. The population in Turkey, there's 82 plus million. That's the data from 2019. The ethnic makeup, there's Turkish 80%, Kurdish 20%, and the religion in the Turkey, there's Muslim 99.8%. Mostly the Muslim is Sunni, and other 0.2% mostly Christian and Jews. The government of Turkey is the Republican Parliamentary Democracy. And next we talk about the how Turkeys greet each other. There's 3 types of Turkey when they greet each other. There's greeting among men, greeting among women, and men greeting a woman. First, greeting among men. When two men meet for the first time, they shake hands and sustain direct eye contact. A reasonably firm handshake would be appropriate among close friends, and family members hug or gentle pats on the back are quite common. I mean, like when you are already close to your friend in Turkey and your family members, they usually greet with hugs and gentle pats on the back. They usually do that. But when you are the first time meet with that person, with that man, usually you have to shake your hand and sustain direct eye contact. And other men may kiss each other on both cheeks as well. Not just only a woman, but also men do kiss each other on both cheeks. You may also see men greeting each other by making their temples touch, a greeting among people supporting one of the political parties. Colleagues in business often do not engage in Turkish kiss, but you are in colleges, in a business, you don't do a kiss on both cheeks, even your close friend. And next, greeting among women. For initial encounters, a light handshake is commonplace. It's same like the greetings among men. However, if the women know each other, they're close friends, they usually kiss each other's cheek, woman while giving a light hug. And next, men greeting a woman. This is a little set in stone. The best advice is to take your cue from the other person. If their hand is offered, respond with a simple handshake. That's if you are not a close friend or just meet for the first time. If their cheek is offered, then place a kiss on each cheek, like you're doing this is the cheek, and do like this, not like that. And if you're not offered their hand or cheek, then just nod and or say marhaba. That's a politely hello in Turkey. It is possible that a person's religion prohibits them from touching a member of the opposite sex. Mostly Muslims do not touch the muhrims, so you can say marhaba and then just nod to if a man greeting a woman. And next, it's about the Turkeys love to touch. We know that Turkeys are love to doing kiss and hugs to family members or their close friends, but there's rules about the Turkeys love to touch. There's you might often see women holding hands with other women and men holding hands with other men, but that's not like we know that. Maybe we thought that they are LGBT, but no, that's their routinity when they meet their friends, I think. Sometimes women even put their hands around each other's waist while they walk, or they hold the hand of their female friend while they talk. And although Turks can be regarded as touchy-feely during friend-to-friend encounters, not that all touching is always above the waist. Touching a leg would be very inappropriate, as this is considered a sexual gesture. When somebody do touching your legs when you're in Turkey, that maybe they're considered that as a sexual gesture. So maybe you have to be careful when you're in Turkey and somebody touching your leg. That's a sexual gesture. And in public, you will very rarely see members of the opposite sex touching, except when they are widely known as only friends. And when business partners talk to a third individuals, briefly putting a hand on the upper back or shoulder of the third individual is an indication of mutual trust. So you need to remember that avoid touching the lower back, as this could be seen as a sexual. And there's a common gesture in Turkey, like raising one chin and make a tut sound that means no. Like tut, that means no. To decline an offer, when somebody offering you a help, if you want to decline that offer, people often just put their hand into their heart, maybe like this. And if somebody holding your hand next to your head and move as if you were unscrewing a light bulb, means that someone is crazy. The things that you really not do in Turkey, there's pointing at someone is considered rude. It's same like when you were in Thailand. And smile at stranger is considered rude. If you are a woman smiling to a man, they think that you are teasing on them, like maybe like you are interesting with them. And people do not French kiss in public, but as long as we know that Turkey is a part of Europe, but also there's a part of Asia. So for doing a French kiss in public, not just a French kiss, I mean like a kiss in public, maybe that's still inappropriate. And whispering in the ear in a small social gathering like a dinner table. So maybe when you are gathering together with your friends or with your family and you do whispering in the ear, that means like you are talking people at that dinner table, and that's the rude things you don't need to do when you're in Turkey. And the last observant, Muslim cannot eat, drink, or smoke between sunrise and sunset during Ramadan. Refrain from eating, drinking, or smoking in the street out of respect, certainly in conservative areas such as Fatih. So not just a Muslim, when in Ramadan, the minority also do like they are fasting, but only in public. But like they're not going to eat, drink, or smoke between sunrise and sunset during Ramadan. They feel like they fasting also when they're in outside the house. And there's 10 things about Turkish tradition that you should know. The first, you greet people by kissing both cheeks. Tea is a sign of hospitality. Know how to respect elders, the older. At wedding, give gold. And you must cover up while visiting a mosque. So at the wedding, when somebody has a wedding, like your friend, your family, you have to give a present, and that present is a gold. And when you visit a mosque, you have to covering up all of your body, and remove your shoes before entering a home. So it's not like in Indonesia, we don't use sandals or something, but when we are Turkey, we always use sandals, even in our house, even in somebody's house. And next, always bring a gift to your host. When dining out, know who should pay, and know that Turkish coffee is the national drink, and when cooking a meal, always serve bread. And I think that's all from my presentation. Thank you so much for the time and the kind attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.